Balloons, 1.5 million of them, caused quite a stir in Cleveland yesterday. It was part of a fundraiser for the United Way. Our report takes off with Neil Zurcher.
His concern was well-founded as 2 p.m. approached. A rainstorm started moving in from the lake, and it was decided to launch the balloons early. The balloons, like a giant cloud, rose over the square, while others tumbled and danced against the buildings.
Ironically, that big balloon launch in Cleveland today is one of the things that's making this search so tough for the Coast Guard. Can you imagine trying to find somebody floating out here or even spotting a life jacket with all these balloons on the water?
The balloons at first drifted south, but then the wind changed and they moved back across the downtown area and started descending onto Burke Lakefront Airport and filled the Cleveland harbor. The crew of a Coast Guard helicopter said they felt like they were flying through an asteroid field as the balloons rained down.
It's time to say yes, it's time to say it is a happening city. We are on the move. It's no longer the butt of jokes or anything. I've been in this city now for 6 months, and I absolutely love it. You know, my wife and I have even talked about moving here, and our friends in LA think we're nuts.
You're looking for more or less a head or an orange life jacket, and here you have a couple 100,000 orange balloons, and it's just hard to decipher which is which.
Because of weather, 60% of the balloons launched landed here instead of the planned 10%. Many of them were found on Lake Erie.
But the balloons that covered the lake and caused concern on Saturday are no longer here today. No one's quite sure where they went, but at least they're no longer posing a threat to fish and wildlife, and they're not littering the lake.
It's something that, you know, they predicted 70% chance of showers today, and I think this is a prime example of what United Way is trying to do in terms of saying, it's Cleveland, it's your time. It's time to say yes, it's time to say it is a happening city.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here they go.
Lift off.
Amazing. And the far end is up, and there they go, John.
The Guinness Book of World Records has just been broken in Cleveland. Over 1,500,000 balloons going up in the air at this very, very moment. Look at the crowd below. We did it!
We did it, John. There it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is no mistake on the lake anymore. Cleveland has now broken the Guinness Book of World Records and released over 1,500,000 balloons. Think of that, Chuck. The Guinness Book of World Records, the Cleveland home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ironically, that big balloon launch in Cleveland today is one of the things that's making this search so tough for the Coast Guard. Can you imagine trying to find somebody floating out here or even spotting a life jacket with all these balloons on the water?
It's been an exhausting search for these Coast Guardsmen. They've been out on the water most of the day looking for 2 40-year-old Cleveland men.
Sounds like fun, David.
I
Thank you.
understand we might have a northerly wind, too, so they'll all wind up over Canada.